Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you and talking a little bit about my trip to New York. So I live about three and a half hours from New York City, but I've never been until yesterday, and it was a great experience. I want to put out a video with like some of my tips on going there. So the reason I went to New York City was for Louis Vuitton's 200 Trunks, 200 Visionaries exhibit, and it was amazing. I went with my stepmom. We walked through the whole exhibit, 200 trunks, and then at the end they had a pop-up boutique, and if you purchased something, you got this free Louis canvas bag. So you can see the 200 and then the Louis on front. This is what I got. So this is a book of all of the trunks that were at the exhibit. Let me just open it quick so I can show you some of the pages. It was really funny actually. When I saw the book and what it was, I asked them how much it was, and I was totally expecting them to say like something astronomical, and it was not at all. It was totally reasonably priced. And then there was another version of this book that was a little bit larger, and we asked them how much it was, and they said it was $2,000. So needless to say, we didn't get that one, but we did get this one. The side says Louis 200. There were so many, I don't even think we actually saw all of them. This was a personal favorite. So it actually says in the front here all of the creators of each artwork. I don't know, it's just a fun little thing to have, and I think it's gonna live up on the shelf here. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this bag, but I'm really glad I have it. I'll probably use it maybe as a beach bag. Also, a quick update on the double zip pochette. It worked out perfect. I just had it on crossbody the entire time, had all of the major things I needed, and then to carry some other things, I took the large Longchamp Le Pliage. You also have not seen these yet, but I got these off of Fashion File and wore them. So originally it was supposed to rain because of Hurricane Nicole, I think it is. And then it ended up not raining, but I still wore these and they're very, very cute. I do recommend looking on Fashion File to get some because these just had a price increase of like almost $100. Now these retail for, I want to say $850 or $805. So kind of crazy, but these were great. They're pretty comfortable. They are a little bit heavy, not too bad. I love that they did the black stitching on here. And just one thing to note, it is a little bit tight in this area of the shoe. So if you are looking to get them, I would say size up, like half a size at least. I'm pretty happy with these. I'm not going to touch the bottom because they've touched New York and that's really gross. And now for the fun things. So I went into the boutique on Fifth Avenue. When I walked in, the main thing that surprised me is a lot of people warned me that the essays in specifically the Fifth Avenue store can be like a little bit cold. I did not have that experience at all. I think we walked in and literally 30 seconds later at most, because we were distracted because there were little dogs everywhere, somebody came up to me and was like, "Can I help you? Like, what's your name?" And it was a great experience. She was so nice. Her name's Janet. And so she helped me through my little experience. She did give me a sample, which I was very excited. I knew I wanted to smell their perfumes because it was something that always interested me, but that's not something I want to buy online and find out I don't like later. So they had a ton of samples. So I'm looking forward to trying that. We're going to start small with this. So this is the bracelet that I went for. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a monogram canvas in like the micro monogram. And then on this little gold portion, it is engraved with monograms. We're going to peel this off together. So here's what it looks like without the plastic coating. It is so pretty. And all you do to open it is press this little button and it pops right open. I did opt for the size 17. So here's what it looks like. It's pretty snug, but it's not like squeezing my arm or anything. Actually, my watch is more snug than this. And I just like that it adds a little bit of something. And even though I know this gold is going to turn silver so fast, just like my little tag here, it's not about that. It's just about like the memory of the piece, and you know, it's still going to be pretty even when it's gold. So I really, really like it. And now for the big thing I got. This again was something that I wanted to be able to try on before I purchased it. It came out a few years ago, so it's nothing new. I did try on, well, we'll get into that in a second. It's not a bag. I also love that they each get their own individual dust bag. I feel like that's such a nice touch. So I'm gonna pull them both out and then show you them at the same time. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. They smell like leather. I'm so excited. So if you know me, you know that this will not be a huge surprise at all, but I got the Bom Dia Mule. I'm so happy I went and tried these on. I actually tried on a few different sizes because I would have definitely gotten too big of a size. So essentially these are like if Birkenstocks and Louis Vuitton had a baby, that would be this shoe. And I love Birkenstocks. I've worn them for years, many different seasons. So this has like this really soft bottom, not soft like squishy, but just very smooth. I know it's gonna get destroyed in like 2 seconds, and that's totally fine. I also love black with monogram. It's one of my favorite combinations. So these are just amazing. I'm gonna wear them to death. Happily, I don't feel like I want to baby them at all. I definitely want to make sure that I'm getting my use out of them. After all, they are shoes. So yeah, I'm so excited to have them. I did try on the clogs that were new for winter 2022, and I liked them a lot. They are a little bit pricey, I think, for what they are, especially because the clog is just coming back into trend again. The Birkenstock Boston clog is kind of like what they look like, except they're monogram. So sort of the same thing, just being more trendy. And I decided that this made more sense for me because I know I love the style. I know it for me will like last multiple summers. And now I can't wait to wear them. I wish it wasn't winter here, but that's okay. I'm still so happy with my decision. Also, I did just want to go back and touch on something that I said earlier about the sales associates in New York, specifically on Fifth Avenue. I will tell you, I did not have a single bad experience with any sales associates. I went into Balenciaga, Marc Jacobs, Dior, Louis Vuitton. I feel like everyone was super nice. The guy in Balenciaga was so nice. He was chatting with us about where we were from and everything. Obviously didn't end up buying anything there, but it was still a really good experience. The people in Marc Jacobs were nice. No one came up and asked if we needed help, but they just kind of were like, hi, like welcome in. You know, they were available if we had questions, which was a little bit nice. I felt like not as pressured by that. People in Dior, no one even said hi to me. That was totally fine, but nobody was rude either. I'm sure if I went up to someone and said like, oh, I'm interested in blah, 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 I don't think that they wouldn't have helped me. Louis Vuitton, I literally, like I said, was in there maybe 30 seconds before someone came running to me and asked me if I needed anything. So that was amazing. That overall was like the #1 experience I wanted to have. I'm so thankful I had it. I had been stressing about trying to get an appointment, and I'm so happy I called client services. So for those of you that don't know, before COVID happened, you could just walk into Louis Vuitton and talk to any SA you wanted. Then during COVID, it was strictly by appointment only. So all these people have been making appointments. It's impossible to get in. And then, so I called client services because I thought they wouldn't even let me in the building when I went because I couldn't get an appointment. And they told me, no, like you can just walk in. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm so happy I called client services and then I walked in because obviously it worked out for me. And now I have an amazing essay there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And until next time, I love New York. Bye.